The Camden County Police Department is ramping up its technology and tactics to arrest and prosecute illegal dumpers in the city. Dumping ranges from small pieces to hundreds of thousands of pounds of garbage that's unloaded onto streets and empty lots. The problem has both officials and residents fed up, installing cameras and even turning to the community for help. And as Ted Goldberg reports, the city is now offering cash rewards to those who help them in the fight to crack down on illegal dumping.
Step inside the Tactical Center in the Camden County Police Department and you'll see monitors reflecting the 120-plus new cameras dedicated to stopping illegal dumping.
While that number may seem relatively small, that number actually equates to nearly 400 individual camera views that are able to be utilized, not just for illegal dumping, but for curtailing crime across the city of Camden.
The cameras were installed because city leaders are tired of folks trashing their city streets by throwing their trash where it doesn't belong.
I was born and raised in the city and worked in the city for over 22 years. And as long as I could remember, people were illegally dumping the city with little accountability.
Walking to school and seeing pathways of fields at a house that was tore down and somebody just started dumping illegal stuff.
Thanks to a $500,000 federal grant, the cameras were installed over the last year. Recordings have brought up 23 incidents and 12 people are now facing criminal charges.
This person was so egregious in their statement to police that he said that he felt entitled because the Public Works Department, it was their job to pick up the trash for them.
The idea is that somehow you feel you have the right to dump in Camden. Well, if you do, then we have the right to be accountable to the people we serve and take care of what you're doing.
We're letting these people know that we are serious about you not doing what you're doing.
Dumping has long been an issue in Camden, whether it's small pieces of garbage or the infamous Yaffa soil pile that was cleared out earlier this summer.
This is not just an eyesore. It undermines the pride we have in our community, and we have led to serious health hazards. Piles of trash attract rodents, insects, and harmful substances. It can seep to the ground, contaminating our soil and water.
Leaders say locals and non-locals alike are guilty of dumping here.
We've seen contractors, we've seen automotive businesses, we've seen just people with general household waste, we've seen landlords, we've seen everything across the board. There's no one facet that you can really pin down that say, hey, this is the person that's dumping in Camden.
Camden is also instituting a bounty program of sorts. If residents spot trash tossers, they can make up to $1,000 if they call in a tip that leads to a conviction for illegal dumping.
How do we make this a collective effort in a way where, you know, it helps our community also by keeping their eyes open and really paying attention to what goes on, what's happening when it comes to individuals dumping illegally.
Some of the new cameras move around during the day, and others can stay stationary for a year or longer as leaders try to keep illegal dumpers at bay and their streets and neighborhoods cleaner. In Camden, I'm Ted Goldberg, NJ Spotlight News.